So these are more tips of traveling in Costa Rica. Now in Costa Rica, there's two really important things to know when you're looking for a place to stay and you're coming down here. First of all, you want to go to an all-inclusive resort. That's all beverages are included and all food is included. The next most important thing is to make sure to bring your machete, because most of these places are all-inclusive if you include coconuts. Come on, check this out. So I've been coming down to Costa Rica for years and years and years and years, and I always bring my own machete. BYOM, right? Bring your own machete. So here we go. Here's our coconut tree, and we're gonna pick a coconut. I'm gonna show you guys how to open it, at least the best way I know how. Luckily, I didn't have to climb this tree. I probably could, but they're extremely difficult. Little kids go right up them, no problem. But anyway, the way you get your coconut off, the higher the coconut is in the tree, the more fresh it's gonna be. When I say fresh, I mean like sweeter juice, more of a yogurt consistency on the fruit. These will be kind of soft, but almost like the coconut, not like the coconut you see in the store. That's gonna be from a brown coconut. I don't know if I've seen any brown coconuts around, but if I did, I'd show you, and I don't. So we're gonna go with these green coconuts. The way you wanna get a coconut off is you wanna twist. Come on over here and you can see this a little bit better. And should we go for the really big one? This one's gonna be good for the camera right here. We'll just get this one here. And you just twist. Twist, twist, twist. A couple twists. And I'm sure it doesn't matter which direction you go. For me, well, counterclockwise seems to be more natural. And I'd say about 4 or 5 turns and the coconut will simply fall off. These things are pretty heavy, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be ready to take the load when it comes. Boom, there we go. Got our coconut, we've got our handle. Let me go show you guys how I like to open a coconut. This way. It's always good to have a nice firm surface to open your coconut. Luckily for me, I have a nice firm surface here. My camera son is going to walk over there and shoot this way because it's much prettier, I think. It's all about the lighting and the background, guys. So you're going to want to have a plate, you want to have a spoon, you want to have a straw. That's important. But most important of all is you need your machete. Now come here, take a look at the coconut, all right? So here's the point of connection on top. You probably just pull that off, get rid of that so it's not flopping around. It's not flopping around hitting you in the face when you're trying to film or whatever you're trying to do. Okay, that'll make good mulch. Now the coconut itself is actually located lower down in the fruit. So if you're gonna be banging up here, you're gonna be banging for an awful long time before you actually get to the coconut. The coconut probably starts here and probably ends right in here. So now this part here, you'll see it's triangular. At least this type of coconut. Believe it or not, there's a whole bunch of different kind of coconuts, guys. This is just one of them. I'm not sure which one this is, but it's the kind that grows in Costa Rica. So the ridge here, mind you, these things are designed to float in the ocean for thousands of miles for months and months, wash up onto a shore, and then sprout. I'll even show you a little sprouting one over here and show you what that's like. But it's really a remarkable thing. And then the sprout could live in the coconut without even rooting out for like another 6 months. It's really incredible. But back to the point on how you're gonna survive out here at your all-inclusive coconut resort, as long as you have your machete. So this is the closest you're gonna get to the coconut. This sticks further out right here, so you have to cut through a lot more material if you do it here. So you wanna cut right in here. And this is how I do it. Get the lighting going, boom, 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 boom. Make sure you don't hit your thumb or your finger, or any of your digits. And you wanna kind of turn it over like this, get it at different angles. Like that. Getting in there, oh look, I already got, no, not quite, almost. Get it this way. Get it going on. Wouldn't that make for a great video if I cut my finger off right in front of you guys? Had the video running? I'll probably do it someday, but the video probably won't be running. Anyway, here we go. Get a little more off the top. Get rid of all the junk. Okay, now we're down to the coconut. See in here? Coconut, that's coconut. Right? Now what you do is you chip it, watch. Just do a little chipping. This is the part you gotta be really careful. If you hit it too hard, it'll just, all the juice will come out of there. Now what's interesting is all the juice on the inside of the coconut, that's water to provide nourishment for the coconut while it's on its big journey to keep the embryo alive and keep it going while it sprouts and it's just living on the coconut alone. And And that's what provides sustenance to anybody who happens to be stuck on an island with a bunch of coconuts, nothing else to eat. For a visual aid, you can watch the show, what's the show, Jared? The guy at the FedEx thing that crashed. He was out there all by himself with Wilson. You know Wilson? Remember Wilson? Jared doesn't know either. Anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. He had to live on coconuts. Okay, so there's the actual coconut meat. We've gotten through the shell. There's the shell. All right, so like I said, remember? We were the closest to the coconut here. Look how much material is from here to the ridge. That's a lot to cut through. This is just a lot easier to do here. So you can keep chipping, but once you get to the white, you can simply just pop it open. And this is where skill comes in here, where you're just chipping away at the actual shell of the coconut without cutting into the meat, because if you cut into the meat too hard here, you'll lose all of your liquid on the inside. So here we go, we're gonna pop it. What I like to do is get rid of all this stuff, otherwise it's gonna end up in your mouth when you eat the drink of the coconut. Here we go, I'm just gonna cut into the coconut. It's probably gonna pop, watch. Ooh, no, it didn't pop. Sometimes it's actually pressurized. It'll actually pop a little bit. So you can see this coconut meat is a lot softer than the coconut meat you get in the store from a really mature coconut. And it's really good. Look, see, it's just really soft. It's really good. Now, if you get coconut even younger, you can get these things so they're like yogurt on the inside. It's really smooth and delicious. This is gonna be good. It's chewy. It's not hard like a nut like the other one. Then, you simply have your coconut to drink. I'm gonna be a nice guy, let you drink it. No, I'm just kidding, you're not here. I'm gonna let my son drink it. That's Jerry Bear. It was his birthday the other day. Let's all wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, show us how to drink a coconut. Tell us what you think.
Really good.
Yeah?
Fresh. You can't get that in the store.
Come on, use your big UCLA words, come on.
There's more substance to it. It tastes very fresh, almost a little bit carbonated, a little bit pressurized. Really, really good.
All right, good job. And that's why you send your kid to a 4-year school like UCLA. All right, so we need to drink that really quickly. Just pound it. Maybe I'll pound it too, because what we're gonna do next with Joe, let me show you while Jared's drinking that. It's really nice to make an uncut video because I can just load it without doing any editing, and you know how lazy I am, right? So check it out. I looked over here, I looked and I couldn't find a brown coconut for you. But look, here's a brown coconut that already sprouted. So this means there's gonna be no fruit in there, but shows you what happens to the coconut. He's actually rooted. It's actually rooted into the ground now. This one is rooted too. Someone tried to cut it back right here. What you can also do, I have another video. I'm not gonna do it on this tree because maybe they want another coconut here because this one's getting too big. But what you can do, you can actually pull this center heart out of here and eat it like palm heart. It's really, really good. So, okay, Jared, let's go back to the table here, and we will show everybody how you blast the thing open so you can get to your beautiful meat. And there's just a million things you can like make with this coconut. And like I said, most of these places are like, have we ever gone to any of these all-inclusive resorts in Costa Rica that serve anything but self-harvested coconut? No. Yeah, I don't want to spoil the children. Here you go. All right, here we go. So then I like to just blast it right down the middle. All right. Boom! That's actually not right down the middle, but almost. And just keep hitting it. Ooh. Hit on the other side, opposite. That. One more time on the top. Remember, get your finger out of the way before it makes contact with the coconut. Bang. There you go. Again, we're gonna use Jared as a prop, a living prop. He's gonna tell us how yummy the coconut is. It's a little harder than I thought. There it is. Here comes the reaction.
Really good. It's juicy. It's not like a like a coconut that you would get from a store in a bag or something. It's very tender and juicy. It's obviously not very thick. It's succulent. It's it's really good.
I think, come on, everybody, let's give a hand to Jerry Bear. All right, is there anything else you want to tell the world about traveling with your own machete?
Be careful.
Actually, there's something really important, is that you don't want to get caught at the carry-on security check, because they're not going to let you on the plane with a machete. They just won't. So you got to check your machete, which is a little bit of a hassle, but that's what we had to do. We had to check one bag, and it was purely because of our machete. But you know what, Jared, was it worth bringing your own machete to Costa Rica?
Absolutely.
Because then your parents don't have to pay for any food, right? Saves money. Saves money. All right, there you go, and that's how you do it.